Hello and welcome back to Bucket Drop. It's time for Mission 3 of Advance Wars 2 Hard Campaign. Still against Flak, but this time we finally get to use our main boy, Andy. Let's see it out. Flak! I gotta come up with a voice for her.
Flak, the black cannon's up and ready to go.
Got it. Thanks, Lash. Now I'll smash him good.
Don't forget, you promised to be a guinea pig in my next experiment.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I'm off. Toodles, have fun. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Hawk said to hurry and conquer Orange Star.
Hawk said, crush, so I'm gonna crush him here. No mistakes. I'll crush them all.
So Lash is very creepy. Flak is not super creepy, he's just an idiot. Hawk is kind of scary and how evil he seems. The other two characters from Black Hole are pretty scary. Lash is a freak. Adder is an absolute freak, but we'll see them later on. For now, we're dealing with Flak here.
Pardon me, ma'am. Commander Andy's arrived. Thank you. Send him in. Nell, how are things looking? That's what concerns me. Do you see that giant cannon? Wow, it's huge. I've never seen anything like it.
A cannon that size is a first for me, too. Back in college. The Black Hole Army. It's a bigger threat than it was the last time we fought.
You got that right. Now, let me take care of this.
Max, what are you doing here?
Come on, Nell. This job's too much for Andy. You need someone with my strength to take out that cannon.
Hey, I could do this.
Knock it off, kid. War isn't a game. You'll just get hurt.
Max, I have faith in Andy. Andy has already fought an entire war. This trope about Andy being inexperienced doesn't make sense anymore in the second game. He might not be as powerful as you, but he can do things no one else can. I think this will be a good experience for him, so let's let him handle this. They act like he's a child who's never done this before, and he has an entire game's worth of experience.
Don't come crying to me if he gets hurt.
Yo, Andy, you sure you're up for this?
You know it. Sit back and watch, Max.
All right, so interestingly here, okay. I forgot we get our first airport here, so let's look at the units here. We got a T-copter, which is the air version of the APC. ACP, whatever it is. Is it APC or ACP? I'm going to say APC. It's Armored Personnel Courier or Carrier or something like that. So the T-copter is like that. It doesn't refuel, but it can fly. B-copter, we already saw, is the basic copter. So those are both copters. These two are planes. Fighters can only fire on other air units. They are extremely powerful. They will definitely kill copters in one shot. Fighters and bombers, they'll almost kill them. Or if you have a Co who's got stronger direct damage, they probably will kill him. And bomber is probably the single strongest unit in the game in terms of pure firepower. They can't fire on other air units, but they can fire on everything below them, and they do a ton of damage. And that's hopefully, probably how we're going to finish this map. The goal of this map is not to defeat all the enemy's units, not to capture the headquarters, because as you can see, there isn't one. It's to destroy this cannon. And the cannon has a huge range, and once per turn, every turn, it'll attack any one thing in range here for 5 damage. And over here, we've got these two mini cannons, which have a much smaller range, and they only do 3 damage. These are not here in the normal mode, and things are positioned a little differently here compared to normal mode. In normal mode, there is a headquarters. No, there's no headquarters, but these are a little bit further over, and there's unoccupied factories over here, so you can capture this factory and have an easier time of getting it. And also, interestingly, you see right here, that's in range. In the normal mode, it's up 1 space, so it's no longer in range. This is kind of useless. I'm not even going to go for it. I'm probably just going to fly over there and block this path off so that the enemy can't use it. And there's a lot of stuff on this side of the map that I'm probably not going to get to use that either, because anything that's in the cannon's range is pretty much unusable. So I'll do the usual, create 2 of them, and let him do the exact same thing. He only starts with 2 properties, though, so at the very least, I have a funds advantage over him. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing for this turn, and next turn we'll start to branch out a little bit. Oh, right, I didn't explain Andy. I'll do that at the start of my turn. So Andy is the most basic Co in the game. A mechanical boy wonder, impulsive to a fault, he's fiercely protective of his friends. He likes mechanics and he hates waking up early. He's the inexperienced kid who's tackled an entire... You play only as Orange... Well, you play mostly as Andy in the first game. And Andy is essentially the main character. They still call him inexperienced for some reason. And he's got no weaknesses. Everything is totally 100%, nothing strong, nothing weak. Everything's totally fine. Nothing special there. His first co-power restores 2 HP. Pretty useful. His next co-power restores 5 HP, raises their firepower, and increases everyone's movement by 1 space. This is very good. His regular one is pretty good too. You can use it to stall some people out. His super one is very strong, and it does not take that much to charge it up. It's another one that's only 3 and 3. So Andy's a pretty good co. He's not the best. He's not the worst. He's very solidly in the middle, as he should be. Okay, so these are safe. I'm going to start with a B-copter. I think I'm going to start swarming these over here with B-copters and then work my way over. And hopefully they're going to start building anti-airs over there. The opponent does build in as a reaction to what you build. So if I build a lot of air units, he's going to build a lot of anti-airs. If I build a lot of tanks, he's not going to build a lot of anti-airs. So you want to mix it up a little bit, unless if you're specifically trying to get him to do a certain thing. So I'm going to move in here. I'm going to finish capturing these. Get my funds going a little bit. I don't remember the best way of doing this mission, so I'm just going to I'm going to start a little small with these. I'm wondering, he's probably not going to make a... He's probably not going to make an anti-air yet, because he doesn't have he doesn't have enough money. I didn't make anything. That seems rare. Okay. So I'm going to go for this city, and I'm going to make a... I'm going to make an APC. And I'm going to start attacking these tanks up here, because we have to capture this city, and I'll explain why when we get there, but we have to capture that city. It only does 25, that's not a lot. Oh, I made the APC. I was wondering why I had less money than I expected. Okay. And he's going to finish capturing. His army's going to start growing pretty quickly. Okay, so I definitely... I was going to use this one to keep attacking here, but now I definitely need to block this off. Still safe there, right? Yeah. Because I don't want him to get this. It might not be that much of a big deal, because if I block this off, then I'll just hold him there, and he'll have units stuck. So it might not have been that big of a deal, but I'm still gonna try for it. Okay, I think now I'll make a tank. I got 1,000 coming in, so in 2 turns I should be able to build a bomber. And Andy's bombers are not strong enough to kill these things in 1 shot, but they're close. Yes, I'm debating making a transport copter too, but I'm gonna hold off. It doesn't matter if the opponent captures that city. I just need to also capture it. At least, as far as I know, it doesn't matter if they capture the city. I sure hope it doesn't. There's, in this game, you can unlock an extra unit. And you first need to find the plans for said unit. And they're located in a city in each map. For each continent, there's 1 map that you need to find. And then that brings you to a lab, a different level, that you unlock the level. And then from there... I think I kind of want to... Yeah, I'm going to stop him from capturing this, just in case. Because I don't know that if he captures it first, maybe they destroy the lab plans. I don't think so. I don't think this game goes that all out, but I'm just making sure. Okay, so I need to make sure that I have... Okay, I can't make a B-copter, because then I'll lose... I need to have at least 1,200 by the end of the day, so I can use up to 600. Okay, so I will make a T-copter. All right. Next turn, we're making a bomber. And then he'll probably make... Now he has just enough money for an anti-air. Yep. Knew it. Okay, so refueling does not cost money. I feel like I knew that and forgot. How much do you do? Please do enough. Oh, that's not enough. I was thinking that it would do similar damage to the T-copter, but it doesn't. Ooh, I should have moved it. Ah, that was a dumb move on my part. Okay, we're all right, though. There's going to be blunders. It's okay. Now, I could be flying a transport... You know what? I could fly a transport copter over here, because it really doesn't matter if the transport copter gets hurt. But either way, I'm making a bomber now. Do this. This is where things are going to get fun. Bomber is my favorite unit. Pretty much any time you have access to an airport, my strategy is just make a lot of bombers. Okay, and now this strategy of holding this off is not going to work anymore. Let's see. Okay, so I can break this. Our first cannon busted. I'm going to kill this boy. Okay, almost kill this boy. This is how powerful bombers are. They are definitely more powerful than medium tanks. Can't get there yet, right? Oh, I fucked up. Okay, I didn't fuck up. I did fuck up, but I can recover. Oh, he's gonna destroy my my B-copter over there. Drat. Ooh, you know what? If I stay here though, it's still blocked. So I'm gonna hold off. I think I'm okay. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and start flying this guy over. Not the most efficient way to get over there, but it doesn't matter if this thing takes damage because it doesn't have to fight. Okay, so we're gonna move here. Start closing in. And Drew, let's build another B-copter. I love using air units. Now, let's see. Is he... Okay, he is dumb. Alright, so as long as I leave the B-copter there, I don't think he's going to move his infantry. So, it's essentially... we don't have to worry about it. Oh, I didn't expect him to do that. That's what I'm sending this guy over there to do. Okay, so if I fail this mission, I know I need to do that sooner. Yeah, we're doing good. I should be able to finish this up pretty quickly after this. But I do need to still make sure that I can capture this city here, so let's get it on it. Oh, I'm not in this thing's cannon fire, am I? No. Yeah. Okay, so we need to... Yeah, this will be fine. Gonna destroy this guy in 2 turns. 2 turns after today. I'll be good, because I can't start capturing yet this turn. But I could start capturing next turn. So after we capture that, I'm going to leave the... Actually, now I can attack this guy, because I don't need to worry about the anti-air anymore now that it has 1 HP, and it's pretty useless now. Keep flying out these battle copters, and... Oh, wait. Aha. Okay, so I'm safe here. And now I'll make a tank. Why not? This over here in the corner might not even come to play like I was expecting it to. But I was hoping to get there and start capturing that, but I started doing it 1 turn too late. Okay. This map is essentially over now. I just gotta make sure that this infantry does not get killed. Because this bomber can almost kill this in 1 shot. So as long as this thing's alive in the next turn, we won. I'll drop you over there. You're not going to do anything, though. All right, and we need to kill a couple units this turn. Let's start it. 1. For 2. His super co-power is probably going to be activated after this. The 3. This map is much quicker and easier than the previous one. Why can't they all be like this? All right. Now he's going to shoot the bomber. When there's multiple targets in front of the cannon, it will prioritize the one that costs the most, I believe. Like a battleship would take priority over a bomber. Otherwise, the bomber is the most expensive thing. So now let's capture this. Okay, cool. So it didn't matter that the enemy got it first.
Commander, we discovered this in a city we captured. Huh? What's this? It looks like a map to a lab. Is this lab hidden in some city? I do recall that Commander Sammy was discussing plans to attack a lab. Oh, I did hear something about that. Some new black hole weapon thingy. And that there might be hints to it hidden in our neighboring countries. That's correct. Shall I deploy some infantry to follow up? No. Just send her the intel. Sammy can take things from there. If we don't take care of business here, we'll never live it down. Understood. We'll proceed as ordered, sir. Good. Let's show those creeps who they're messing with.
So in the normal campaign, this map is not in this level. You get in it. Oh no, it is in this level, but it's one of these cities. It's way easier to capture. So I actually I could have gone through this without even getting there because I'm much further away over here. So now let's kill one more unit for good measure. Why not? Couldn't hurt. I've realized damaging a unit does absolutely nothing for your power score. So if I put a whole bunch of units at 4 HP, I would still get more from killing one unit. That's just the way it works. But now we're gonna kill this tank right here.
Wahoo! I won!
Now you done it, runt.
Hey, I'm no runt. I'm Andy.
Name? I didn't ask for your name. I can't lose anymore. I can't. Sound the retreat. Head back to base and regroup.
As long as I'm here, you'll never get through.
Yo, Andy, you okay?
Max, how was I? Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched. I was a little close. No, it wasn't. I didn't lose a single unit.
Hey, those tanks back there. Are those your troops, Max?
Huh? Those,
Commander Max, we received your orders and moved out at once.
Well, no one ordered you to broadcast it to the entire world, soldier.
What?
It's a training exercise. Gotta check those engines every now and then. Geez, come on, boys. Let's go home.
You know, Nell, I'm really glad to have Max on our side.
So am I, Andy. So am I. So Max totally did not trust that Andy could do this. Perfect. Max totally did not trust that Andy could do this, and he was ready to run in and save Andy, who apparently still thinks he doesn't know how to fight. And that might be the easiest mission in Advanced Campaign. There's easier ones in the regular campaign, but in the hard campaign, that one is much easier than the ones that came before it. So now we have options. Now there's one map here for each commanding officer. We got one with Sammy against Lash, a new opponent. We've got one with Andy against Hawk, a new opponent. We've got one with Max against Adder, a new opponent. Or the lab. And the lab is a little complicated. I think I'm gonna do this map, because this map is pretty quick and there's no base building, so I don't need to worry about the lab yet.
Commander, we received a letter from the enemy. Addressed to me? I wonder what it says.
Sir? What does it say?
I can't read. It's a challenge. It says, if you're not a coward, you'll come to the coordinates on this map.
What are your orders, sir? It's obviously a trap.
We're going to it, of course. You think I'm scared of black hole? Not a chance. I Googled it once, and then I got thrown out of school.
C for all. This map is not in the normal campaign. I forget which map it replaces, but this one completely replaces a different map. Oh, there are bases here.
So, this is the place.
That it is, Andy.
Hey, who are you supposed to be?
I am Hawk, a black hole CO.
Why'd you send that letter to me?
I wanted to meet you, to challenge you, man to man, by putting waves and waves of our units and sending them to their deaths.
What, you want to fight? That's right, that's what I just said. I hope you show me your tactical prowess. I gather you have immense potential. Unpolished, but great nonetheless. I require a skilled foe. Perhaps you would be an appropriate enemy. Plus, no one else has been able to contain your youthful energy. Whoa! I have no clue who you are. You are a spaz. Meet me in combat, boy, and you will learn all you need. Well, what will it be? Will you accept my challenge? If you're selling, then I'm buying. Just what I expected to hear. Here are the rules. We use only air and naval units. The first to lose every unit loses the battle. And if I win, then I will return this area to the control of Orange Star. And if I lose, I will kill you. Oh, I'll let Black Hole take possession of this land. Okay. Quite generous, considering that we already have control of this region. It is done. Let us begin, Andry. Andry. Here I come. So I forgot this. I mixed this up with a different mission, but I was thinking of this mission, but this mission, this one might actually take a little while. So, you know what? We'll get it started. Start off with a B-copter, because it's kind of all we can afford. So this map is interesting. You have to rout the enemy. Oh, he starts off with one more property than me. Yeah, start moving in. Just gotta make sure I stay out of his range. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with a fighter. Oh, right, I have to explain Hawk. I'll explain him on his turn. Or on my turn, I mean. Okay, we're just mirroring each other now. Okay, so Hawk is scary. Look at that massive co-power. The leader of Black Hole's 4 COs, he'll stop at nothing to achieve his goals. He loves black coffee and he hates incompetence. He loves black coffee because he's just showing you how serious he is. He doesn't want no sugar in his tea. All units possess superior firepower. His co-power builds up slowly. So his units have no downside. They're just all stronger. It's a small boost, but it's noticeable because every unit has it. And, but his co-power builds slowly. First one, all units recover 1 HP, all enemies suffer 1 HP. And Black Storm is just double that, all units recover 2, all enemies get damaged 2. Very good co-powers. They can really mess up, capturing, because it can delay capturing by a full turn. So I don't want to put myself in harm's way of this thing. So I'm actually going to run over this way and start trying to cover up his units. And I'm just going to start with another B-copter, and then next turn I think I'll make a cruiser. Okay, he's being aggressive. Okay, he made a cruiser. I'm going to move over here. How much will attacking it do? Okay, so you do decent damage. This thing will kill this in one shot, without a doubt. His units are tough. Yeah, the one-on-one, his units are all stronger than mine. B-copters do a lot of damage to B-copters. Fighters actually have surprisingly good defense. Do I make a bomber now, or... I guess I'll make a cruiser, too. This map is going to take way longer than I expected it to. I think what I'm going to do is start blocking off his properties. This is gonna do a lot. Yeah. And I can't fire back on it because copters can't fire on... fighters can fire on copters. Copters can't fire back. Alright, first loss is mine. This map is not going to be an S rank. Let's see, what did he make? Did he make anything? He didn't make anything. Okay. And I can't even do enough damage to kill this thing. Oh, man. I got my first power meter. I forgot that I built this thing. Okay. So cruisers are interesting. They can't fire on other boats. They can only fire on air units and subs. I don't know. I'm not sure why they can fire on subs but not other boats. That part never made sense to me. Like, I get they're specialized for taking out subs, but I don't get why that's the case. Oh, I can't cover up his, airports here. What's the best thing to make here?
I'm going to mostly stick to the air, I think. I'm going to start loading up on B-copters. He's fleeing and he's coming down. Okay, he was saving up and now he made a bomber. Trying to think of what's the best way of going about this, because... This map's really tricky. I forgot that this map was what it was. I was mixing it up with a map much later in the game where it's all pre-deployed units, and you don't build anything. And this is pretty much the opposite. This is a very open-ended map that could take a long time. I need to kind of bunch my units up so I can take out this, I want to be able to take this out in one go. Well, I won't be able to take it out in one go, but I'll be able to take it out in, not going to make anything this turn. I think I'll make a bomber next turn, unless if the cruiser stays too close in my range. Okay, he didn't make anything, so that's actually a big deal. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to fully take him out, but I can get him back down to one unit, I think. Man, bombers are strong. Okay. No, I'm not going to give him down to one, but... Took out the bomber. Now, I can use 2 of my units to at least deal a good amount of damage. No, actually, I will be able to take this thing out. Okay. Oh! How much damage do you do? Ooh! Okay, let's try this. This is going to be telling. Can he use his power yet? Not yet. How much of a firepower boost is that? Oh, I don't think it's going to be enough. It's not enough. It was a risky move. Alright, I need to anticipate what unit he's going to build on the next turn. And now he can use his co-power, so he's going to do that. How much money does he have? 18. He has enough money to build some good stuff next turn, so I guess I'll build a bomber. Oh, I was so close. This is a scary power. It says his co-meter grows slower than other units. I'm not even sure if that's true. I know it's very big. Oh, he only built 1 unit. Okay. So I could at least take this one out. What's the best way? I don't know if his co-power actually grows slower or if it's so big that it takes a long time to get there. So this thing is out of range. I'm going to move him over here, so now this space is covered. I'm going to move you right into the middle. So now if he builds any of those, they're covered. And I can advance these guys. One more. And now I think I should just start loading up on B-copters. Oh, he made a fighter. Okay. I'm not going to be able to kill this thing, but if I stay out of its range, I should be okay. I want to be able to block off all of his ports and stuff, but I can't. How far can you move? Okay. Safe over here. And that'll be almost enough. Oh, very much almost enough. I want to start trying to block off his airports and his ports. Port. I need to send... I need to get my fighter over here closer to his fighter so that I can attack it. Oh, but now what do I build? I'm not going to build anything this turn. I'm going to wait and see what he does. And then build a fighter or a bomber accordingly. Move everybody. Nope, not yet. Okay, I gotta make sure I stay out of his range. Alright, no problem. So he's just gonna come over here. Nice, that took up a good amount of his funds. And if that's all he made, then this is going well. I don't think that'll be enough to... Oh, it's just almost enough to kill it. So close. So close. I'm getting so close. Ooh, and I don't have anything that can attack this now. But I'm getting closer to, I can start... Yeah, I can start blocking off some of his stuff. Move in. Move you over there, get ready to attack over there. Okay, so now he's only got 2 spaces available to him to build. And I guess now it's time for a fighter. Because at least fighters can move very far. Of course, he's going to attack the bomber because it's the most expensive unit. Oh, man, it does so much damage. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, God. Hawk is very smart about his co-power. I see him using his co-power very often as compared to his super co-power. He didn't build anything. All right, game's over. A lot of the AI will like save up for their super co-power. But Hawk is very smart about his. Actually, he uses his co-power often because it's really not that different from his super co-power. He doesn't get any special firepower boost. Oh, not enough. Damn it. All right, but cover that. Cover that. And I can cover this. All right. So now all I have to do is survive this turn, which obviously I will. And then I just need to kill that guy. This will probably do like 1 or 2 damage. Or no damage, okay. And let's call it a day. Nice. All right, give up this space, man. How was that, Hawk? Quite impressive, Andy. Victory is yours.
Now, like you promised, pack up and get out.
No. He's very honorable. It seems I have no choice. All units withdraw. Commander, the Black Hole forces are retreating.
Yeah, we did it. I've got to tell Nell. Put me in touch with her right away.
Yes, sir. Andy, what in the world are you doing?
Nell, listen to this. I beat this guy named Hawk and drove his troops out of...
I don't have time for that. Orange Star is under attack. Where are you? The enemy is here in massive numbers.
What?
They've advanced beyond the front you were supposed to be holding.
That means...
You fell right into their trap, Andy. Get back here on the double.
But what,
But if the continent falls, it's your fault. Commander, awaiting your orders, sir. Back to the mainland now. Drat, and double drat.
Mission complete.
All right, how's this? Another perfect score. Nice. I was kind of expecting my technique to be a little... Actually, no. I only lost 1 unit, didn't I? All right, Hawk's a tough opponent. He is. But I managed to sneak 2 of them in on this one. That map went way quicker than I thought it was going to. So next time, I think we're going to go for the lab. But that will be next time on Bucket Drop. Peace out.